Yo, yo, yo. Be on times 1.5. Yep. What's up, peoples? What's up, traders? Let's get to this NFP bag today. Let's get to this NFP bag. Put this out real quick. All right, so gold. I mean, gold has been selling, right? But it's been a slow trickle down. So I actually did catch some sales today. So my sales were based off this candle here. And I was so close to getting stopped out. So close to getting stopped out. My goodness. But I was looking at a retest. So the not new theory, but what I've been testing out, back testing loads of, is when we're inside the Asian range. When we're inside the Asian range, the structure that gold is forming, because I don't normally like to take trades in the middle of a range. To be fair, this was sort of near the top. We had a long range to come down. We did have a lot of room to come down to this support. So what I'm looking for is key levels formed inside of the range, and then mix it up. So, and other confluences as well. So right here, what I had was a 1 hour continuation pattern. And this is good. This broke up the structure a bit with some buys. And then I got a retest of this resistance that formed. So we pushed up, didn't break above this resistance, made a top wick, came down. So as this candle started flipping bearish, I got into a sell up here. And then I got into another sell down here as well at the break of this 15-minute low. And then I got out at, what did I get out at? It was about 5100 down here. So I got out when it pushed, and then obviously pulled back up, stopped me out because I moved my stop loss into profit. So I had some running. I got stopped out here, and then price continued down. But this candle didn't have a top wick. It's like a little gap. Didn't have a top wick on the new 9 o'clock candle, so I didn't get any more entries. But I was anticipating. My TP was this support down here. But I'm happy with what I got this morning. Wasn't bad. Now I did mark off where yesterday's low was, the previous day's low and previous day highs up here. Now the daily made a decent top wick. It tapped into this daily resistance area up here. Push back down, flip bearish. So I mean, if we get good numbers for NFP, we should see some gold sales. So good numbers and retail sales we have today as well. So if we get numbers that are above 5800, 58,000, sorry, we should see. Now it needs to be a decent amount above 58,000, something like this. Now we might not get into the 100k, it could do, but the wider the distance between the numbers and the forecast and the actual, the bigger the move. That's usually how it goes. And then we have retail sales, which are forecast to be minus 0.3, which is not good at all. So ideally they both go in the same direction. Maybe they will, maybe they won't. but all we can do is wait for the numbers to drop and then jump in on the move. So the daily's now bearish again, 4 hours, breaking previous lows. So if we can break below this support, 4 hour support, 50.68, and break yesterday's low, I think we come down. I think we start really driving down today, but we'll see. See, Benny, what's good? Any trades this morning, my guy? Old cells, nice one, nice one. Anna, hi. Haroon, what's up? Rosie in the chat. What's happening, guys? What's happening? What's happening? You ready for NFP? Where do you guys think it's gonna go? Where do you think it's going? Where does everyone think it's going? I can see the votes, but I don't know who voted. Mickey and Benny happy Arsenal got the league. Come on. Come on. Come on. Said that months ago. We weren't giving that up. Come on, we got this. Don't doubt the Gunners. You think whipsaw for me? Too much going on? Okay, whipsaw. Alright, guys. Alright. I mean, we do have 2 lots of news today. We have Yeehaw, hello. I guess we do have retail sales, and there's a bunch of news today. There's a bunch of news. Spurs are a mess. Spurs are a mess. Their fans left at halftime. I saw that. I did see that. Crazy work. Been locked in. Can you explain your go-to strategy for this session? Okay, so I'm looking at supply and demand for NAS. This is like an area I marked up earlier. Alright, so for Goldie, usually, especially for NFP, when it's very high impact news, what I like to look for, if I'm expecting a lot of volume, is for price to tap into a lower time frame or higher time frame key level. So say for instance we get some sells today. Say for instance we get some sells, but it's not super high impact. We just get good numbers, but they're not much higher than forecast. Then what I'd look for is for a support level below. I'd look for a support level below. Where's this? 50.38. Already got that tagged. And then down here, I'll look for price to come retest like a key level. I mean, if we don't break below this support, then maybe I'm thinking we bounce back up. But because we're quite bearish right now, so if we get good numbers, I still we come down, pull back up. Even yeah, if we stay above here, then push back up here. Or yeah, especially this 4 hour level, if we don't break it, I think we wick down and then push back up. if we stay right here, then I think we just push up from this support. So I'm just looking for a quick reaction, a very quick retest of a support for the move. That's it. I was thinking about doing some limit orders, actually. I was thinking about it, but I don't know, gold is a bit too volatile for that. It's a bit too volatile. I've been backtesting it, leaving limit orders, especially for news days. Sometimes it's okay, but the only thing is, because I don't know which level it's gonna hit, I can just leave limit orders on different ones and then just watch price action. But it's I don't know, so I wouldn't do it today because it's not with my real money. But backtesting is all good. Backtesting is all good. And I think if we actually break below yesterday's low, my sell target for today is 49.78. Like down here is a daily support. What candlestick patterns do you look for confirmation? When it comes to news, I don't look for any. I'm just looking at how the candles are reacting to key levels. So if I get a rejection, if I get price tap it and don't drive through, like start wicking up, and that will be the move there, because normally you get quite a quick reaction. When you get a quick reaction. When was the last NFP? Let's look at the last couple NFPs. The only thing with today is because we have retail sales as well, we've got two lots of news, so we could get mixed numbers and that could result in a whipsaw. So February 11th, January 9th. February 11th, is that when it was? All right, February 11th, January the 9th. Let's do February 11th. Why the hell is it on a Wednesday? Wednesday? Yes, so. Yes, so. I don't want it on that chart. Go back. This one right here. Alright, so this is what I mean with gold just tapping the key level. Hey, Karen. So I could have had a support down here. Support. See, I don't even like this, but this is a gap. So maybe this whole area would have been marked off because we've got a gap here. This is kind of like a support where we pushed up from. So yeah, that's what I mean. We come down, we tap into a key level, and then we reject. I mean, based on current price action right now, gold does look like it's leaning more towards sells today, doesn't it? But I'm just considering where price is. We are sitting right on top of a 4-hour support. We're sitting right on a 4-hour support. So that's February 11th. Last one was January the 9th. Keep doing that. See January the 9th. So this was NFP again. So look, when you start, if you want to know how news plays out, yeah, what you do is you don't try to predict whether it's going to be buys, sells. You don't. You can guess, but what you need to do is you need to have some ideas of what you're going to do depending on how the news comes out. Right, so you say to yourself, if gold is going to sell, where is it going to sell to? How is it going to behave if it sells? If gold is going to buy, how is it going to behave if it's a buy? And then you go back, you look at, I mean, if you're just backtesting NFP, you're looking at 1 day a month for a year, 12 times. You're looking at what happened, how the results came out, was it good numbers, bad numbers, and what price did when it was good or bad numbers. That's it. You're marking up key levels. And look, so twice now I've showed you what price does when NFP comes, it comes down, it hits a low time frame key level, and it rejects. Now all you have to do is put things together. Was the structure bullish at the time? Yes, gold was very bullish. It came down, tapped. What were the results? The results were, okay, so bad numbers in January. Bad numbers in January, which is typically good for gold. So we spiked down. Sorry, one sec. Yeah, so we spiked down, sorry, tapped to key level and then pushed back up. And I mean, we could go back, we could do one more. Nah, I'm not going to do December because that's when we had the government shutdown and stuff. And what's that last one? November 20th. Okay, November 20th. Yeah, nothing much going on here. Nothing much going on here. It's November 20th, 40.93. Alright, look. That's how you know about gold, man. Look. 40.93, right? Because if I change the time frame, it's gonna move. Doing live back testing right now. You see where this 4 hour resistance is? This is the NFP candle. And what happened? It pushed up, tapped into this 4 hour resistance, and then dropped. So we're just looking for gold to react to a key level. And here the trend was bearish. The trend was, well, it's pulling back, isn't it? It's not looking, it might even be ranging. Let's see the 4 hour. It was in kind of in this range, but it looked like it was pretty bullish. Yeah. Right, so that's how I look for news plays. Where are we? What's the price? 5,000 and odd. So what do we have here now? We have the support that we're right near. 4 hour support that we're right near now. So that's why I'm anticipating. What's this? That's an old level. Hold 2. Drop. Got 4 hour support. Push up. Or we get a drop down to this one, and then potentially push up. Right, reject. Now, it doesn't have to be retracement all the way up here, just maybe a wick up. Or I mean, if we're really gonna sell or continue this downtrend structure that we've had today, then maybe we push down further. But I'm looking for reaction at any of these levels. I'm looking for reactions. Does that make sense? Does that make sense, guys? I like fundamentals, but I'm not too, like, I know the basics of fundamentals. I know if there's going to be war news, that price is going to push up. But, I mean, how many people were talking about gold buyers after that war news came out? So it had to have been priced in, right? Had to have been a bit priced in. And that's why we pushed and then we dropped right back down. We dropped right back down afterwards. How long we got left? Big drop down still expected. Hey, if you can catch those drops, catch those drops. Catch the move. NFP will most likely override any retail sales news because jobs are a big part of monetary policy. Obviously, retail is part of GDP, CPI, you know, inflation, but NFP is the one. NFP, you definitely see bigger moves with NFP than you do for retail sales. Okay, basically you trade after the news is out. You don't pre-enter to catch the crazy move. Hell no. Hell no. Definitely not before. I haven't done that in a long time. I used to. But yes, it's not a good idea. Because if I'm wrong, it could go horribly wrong. Obviously, you set your stop losses, but your stops can get slipped. They can get slipped like crazy. You guys ever seen Raja trade NFP, buy stops and sell stops, and his orders getting slipped? Yes, it's never a good idea. Never a good idea. Don't recommend. I don't recommend. Yeah, I'd wait. I'd wait till after news to do something to get in. So we might be rejecting Asian lows again. About some NAS sells earlier, but we didn't come back. Good old GJ. Sometimes I still look at her. Sometimes. Old faithful. I know a lot of people that trade pound yen. People that I work with, so I still got to keep up, you know. Going gold. This might be a preemptive move. We might be going up. I mean, look, we're pushing up from a 4-hour support. I wouldn't put it past gold. I wouldn't put it past gold at all. Stuff ready here. But I mean, since we've already broken this 4-hour low as well, I would anticipate that gold is gonna sell off some more. Let's keep an eye on DXY. chart I was duplicating. That's crazy. But look, DXY is still holding below this daily resistance from a while back. It's been holding all week below here, you know. So if gold holds, I mean, if DXY holds below and sells, then we could see gold push. You know, they do the inverse for news. Daily's hovering around the daily flip. How long we got? 2 minutes. Let's see the spreads go crazy. Gotta love news. They ain't jumping yet. All right, let's go. NFP. We need to keep an eye on what the results are going to be, though. What do you think, guys? We buying, we selling? Pushing. Push it. There we go. Rejecting 4-hour support. All right, gold. Damn, look at that. Straight up. I wish it at least like come down first before it bounced. I'm thinking buys now. Now I'm thinking buys. Alright, but it's tapped into this resistance here. It's tapped into this resistance. So if this resistance holds, then I think we sell back down. Gold loves to tap into a lower time frame key level and then reject. Let's see what the numbers are. Damn. Okay, this should be a big move. Minus 92k. Jeez, yeah, nah, gold should push. But retail sales were good numbers. Retail was good, but jobs were bad. Alright, let's see now, let's see. How you doing, Will? Yo, gold is something else. trying to look for... Man, I'm good, man. I'm good. You know, just trying to catch this move for NFP. What up, Ash? What's good, Ash? What's good? Yo, I literally drew out that I thought price would come to this resistance. So yeah, if this holds, I think we get some sells back down. I do. That's what NFP, that's what news does. It slaps at, what do you call it? It hits a key level and then it rejects. So even if you took sells right here and that pullback, you would have caught like 100 odd pips. Grabbed a buy at 50.70. You closed before news though. Damn. But you know what? You never know with you never know, man. You never know. Never know. I never like to be in a trade before news. I need to be out. I need to be out and then look after news, you know? Alright, let's see now. We breaking this 4-hour high? Oh, okay. Yeah, we might be getting a push up from here. I normally don't like if higher time frame lows are broken. I would anticipate gold would continue down. But the fact that we're pushing up from this 4-hour support. Daily's bullish, 4 hours now bullish. We've broken this previous 4-hour high. See what gold does. Let me see what the daily's looking like. And we didn't break the daily low too. Buys might be looking good. If we can close above this resistance, get a retest of Asian highs. That's mad. Nice move, man. It's a nice move. Wait to the next 15-minute, because sometimes the 15-minute can retrace the move. Oh wait, I see markets is not showing the real price. I don't know what's going on with TradingView, but TradingView is not giving the real prices. Doing an Oanda, that's why we dropped to Oanda. I see markets. Look, it's still frozen. If I wasn't watching my actual broker. I see markets better wake up. What do you reckon? Retest the Asian highs? Do you put a notice in Discord whenever you go live? Nah, I never do that. I think everyone in the Discord came from my lives. Most people came from my lives, so I tried to set up the lives beforehand so it's scheduled. But best thing to do is probably put an alert on my YouTube. And then you'll get an alert 30 minutes before, or if I just go live straight away, you'll get an alert that I'm live. But it's typically the same time every day. shit, 1 o'clock to about 3 o'clock. I used to do London session. I might do a few, but I don't really trade pound yen like I used to. I don't. Especially for GJ news. Maybe. I'm thinking about doing Asian session actually, because it's been popping, but I'm still kind of back testing Asian session. I'm not quite comfortable with it yet. Yeah, just on the page, just do like yeah, I think just set an alert when I'm live, and I think it'll pop up for you. It'll pop up. But usually 1 o'clock to 3 o'clock. Maybe a bit earlier if it's like pound interest rates, because that's at 12:30. Then I'll start a little bit earlier for that. Okay, we've woken up over here. That's good. We've woken up on IC markets, since that's where my markup is. What a move. No bottom wick. Guys, are we coming back for this bottom wick? We gotta be, right? You reckon? I mean, the head and shoulders pattern's definitely played out already, because the target was like 50, 70. But structure wise, we respect this resistance here. I can see gold coming down. Friday sell off. I can see it. I mean, if not, if we're just making a higher low right here, I don't know. I don't like this gold range. I really don't. Because overall gold is still obviously bullish, but the daily is just giving so much like confusion. Look, we're just bullish, bearish, bullish. Haven't broken yesterday's low. We're nowhere near yesterday's high. So there's still a chance that gold could flip and drive down some more. But we're still pushing up from that daily resistance or daily support where we are right now. That resistance turn support. Sells are still on the table. Man, if we don't break this resistance, this is where I was looking to take my sells today. This is where I started my, well, yeah, my sell setup. Right in this range here, right as we got a retest of this resistance. So to me, this is quite a decent level. The new 15-minute candle opening soon. We just literally swung from 4-hour support right up to 4-hour resistance. Let's see what the new 15-minute candle does. Because like with news, if price was this bullish, I'd look for the next 15-minute candle to make a bottom wick, break the high and continue pushing up. But sometimes we get a push, we respect the previous 15 higher, and then we retrace some of the move. I don't know how much gold wants to push right now. Gold struggling to push. Need to come back for that bottom wick. Maybe. It's a lot of volume. It's a lot of volume. That was a swing right there. How big is this 5-minute candle? 120 pips. Wow. But let's see what the new 15 does. Because the new 15 could, like I said, it could either break this high and continue up, or it could respect this high and then pull back. I normally like to jump on the new 15-minute candle volume, the news volume with the next 15, but Isabel, hola. How are you? How's your trading day been? It's staying below this resistance. So you're done. Alright, so the new 15 closed above. What do you reckon? Top wick, bottom wick, flip bullish, break the high, keep going. Only thing is, I don't like buying into this resistance, this 4-hour resistance. And this 4-hour candle's broken the highs and lows. Yeah, it's not great. Not great. $15 barely has a top wick, but it's there. This resistance might hold. It might actually hold. I'm back down. Back to Asian lows. Anyone take any trades? Who was brave enough? Who was brave enough? Damn, look at Naz. Naz couldn't give me a retest. GJ didn't do much. See what DXY did. So we had a drive down, pulled back up. I remember when you used to trade NFP, that used to be your Super Bowl of the month. Listen. Ugh, man. The crazy part is I still, like, I know the level. No, I know what levels I want to see hit. But yeah, I just expect different stuff to happen. Just the fact that we were down here, right by a high time frame key level. Like, my thing used to be, if I was near a support, price was near a support when there was news, I'd take buys. If it was near a resistance, I'd take sells. That was literally my strategy. It used to work. But this miss, this is a big miss. This is a huge miss. So yeah, I mean, since we were bias support, we're just taking a bias. That was the old playbook. That's the old playbook. Now I try to be a bit more strategic with it. I don't like when they release other news with NFP. Yeah, retail sales as well. So yeah, and we did have mixed numbers, because retail sales were good, even though it's still below 0%, which is not great, to be fair. But you would consider this to be mixed numbers. A bit of green with a bit of red, no good. But we didn't really get a whipsaw. But look, 15 is not breaking the highs. It's gonna probably come back down in this range. What do you reckon? Sell off today? Friday sell off? $100 pips in 1 minute candle. That little drop happened quick. Man, I don't even watch the 1 minute time frame. You know what gold is like. Same 51.20 still holding from this morning. Yep. It's true. Same level. So maybe we don't get a retest of Asian highs today. I think we come back for this bottom wick right here, to be honest. If I'm honest with you. I actually think we come down. Break this bottom wick, retest the daily open, and then, yeah, gold can do what it wants after that. Heading that way, isn't it? What's your directional bias with respect to the just released news? I still think gold is gonna sell, to be honest. I think gold is gonna sell just for the fact that the structure of gold is still quite bearish. Overall, gold is still bullish, but we've tapped this 4-hour resistance and we're rejecting it. So if the daily flips bearish again, I think we get a drive down, break yesterday's low and keep pushing that, and because it's Friday and gold loves a Friday sell-off. Look, tap the 4-hour resistance. We've rejected 4-hour daily resistance as well. So yeah, I like sells today. I do. So gold all the way down, all the way. Come back for this bottom wick right here. This 30-minute bottom wick. Maybe finally break below Asian lows and just keep pushing. Do you know what I mean about this 15-minute candle? Sometimes if it doesn't push up to fill this previous wick or break this high, it just retraces the move. I'm surprised it's coming back in the same candle though. Yeah, I mean, I think it's only because it's a news candle, that's why it's doing that. He came back for that bottom wick immediately. Yes, gold. See, there we go. Daily's flipping bearish. I think we get the push now. I think we get the drop. I think gold really drives down now. I like this playlist. What playlist is this? Jam into this music. So we just got pulled back up to that resistance. We didn't make it to the top of Asian range. Retrace this whole candle. Retrace the whole NFP move. Look at that. What a rejection. What a rejection. Now, where do I want to get into sells? This 15. If this 15 doesn't close below the flip, we might get a push back up. Don't do that. Don't do that, gold. You don't want to do that. You don't want to do that. You want to keep coming down. Please. I actually don't want gold. Look at this candle. Alright, 2 o'clock, 2 o'clock. It's a new 4-hour candle opening somewhere. I think gold comes down. I actually think gold comes down. Especially to create a stronger body for this current, for this 4-hour candle right here. And I think it's going to be a strong bearish candle. You know, as per rules of creating a wick for a previous candle, the next candle that creates the wick normally doesn't close below. But yeah, I think we get sells. Nah, for me the sells are a bit too close to the bottom of the range for the sells for any entries down here. Yeah, bit too low. Oh, it's bugging. Where are we going, gold? Come on. But what a rejection. What a rejection. Does it really go push back up? Back into the 5100s. Oh man. Yeah, this price action isn't nice. This price action isn't nice. It's literally playing in between this 4-hour range. Come on, gold, sell. Asian lows might hold. Oh, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't think Asian lows hold. The fact that we pushed up towards Asian highs and then rejected again. I mean, even got a little resistance here that we tapped into as well. This one is more significant for me because we already had a retest. So that's why I was more looking for this price to hold. But yeah, I think just a rejection there. I don't think we go back up. I think we get a long 4-hour bottom, long 4-hour candle, big 4-hour candle, bearish candle. Want a Friday sell-off? That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Friday sell-off. That's it. That's it. Get your sells in. We're gonna re-break this low. We're gonna break below this support, and then we're gonna come down to. Gonna break the daily low too, and then yeah. Notice when I drew out the buys for gold, or when I drew out what I anticipated was going to happen for news, if it was going to push up, I didn't have an area above 51.20. So I was, but I didn't think to sell there. I didn't think to sell there. I think that's because I didn't anticipate this 4-hour would actually break this high, would break the previous 4-hour high. I thought we'd get a swing up and then we'd continue with the direction. So the way I look at news majority of the time, unless it's something that's super trend changing, like interest rates, something like that, anticipate the move. If it's going to be bullish, we get a push. But if the overall structure of the day is bearish, or the bias of the day is bearish, we push, we reject a level, and then we continue in the direction of the daily bias. Damn. All right, I guess we need to lower this. I wonder if this candle is going to break this previous 30-minute low. Come on, gold. These candles are huge. 230 pips. It's not actually that bad. So I was backtesting February. And I was just saying, all right, if I use previous candle lows or previous candle highs as a stop, then that's what it is. No joke, on the 30-minute, I don't think I had a stop loss less than 200 pips. I think I had one stop that was 360 pips. 500 pips. I actually had a stop loss that was 500 pips in the back testing. I was like, wow. Big stop loss. Even half in my position, I still wouldn't want to have a stop loss that big. I'm usually on the Friday sell-off side, but I don't know yet. Gotta see how this hour goes. Yeah, it's true. Let's see how this hour goes. Indeed. In this price action, this structure is not nice right now. It's not the nicest price action right here. I need some significant, I need some key levels to be broken. I need some closures below. So ideally this 4 hour closes below 50.66 below this resistance. If it can close below, I'd have more confidence in the next candle, the next 4 hour candle driving down. But like I said, we're just playing in this 4 hour range, man. That's 4 hour top wick. Come on now. If we break this previous 1 hour low and Asian lows, yeah, I think we get the move, man. I think we get the move. We've had a couple retests. Now we just need the drive. The drive down. Keep pushing back up. I don't think we get a late move. Gold had a few opportunities to test yesterday's low, but couldn't. It came close. It did. I got it right here. Got it right here. I think when market opens, we'll see some real volume. Yeah, we should get some. I mean, just gotta wait and see, really, innit? Just gotta wait and see. What's DXY saying? DXY is pushing back up. It retraced the whole NFP move. on USD. My only thing with USD right now is the fact that it's holding below this daily resistance. So if it doesn't push up, if it doesn't break and it comes back down, then gold could, if this comes down, then gold could push up. So I'm with you on that, Ash. I'm with you on that. It's struggling to gold is struggling to come to previous lows. But yeah, I gotta wait for this 4-hour candle. I think if it closes in the range, I might just have to call it a day, honestly. This is it's pretty big Asian range today too. 780 pips. Alright, so the real opportunity here was sells right here. The rejection, maybe even a bit higher up. This was the real move, man. This is the real move to come back and create the bottom wick. This was the move right here. This was the actual move. Just at least to come down and create this bottom wick. This was the play, I think. That was the play. That was the play. But if you want to trade news, I encourage you to pick one set of news. So pick the news that you're trying to trade, whether it's CPI, NFP, what's another big news? Maybe a PMI. And just go back over the data and see what price does. Whether it was good numbers, bad numbers, how did it react? What did price do? What was the trend? How did price react to news? But don't try to guess which direction it's going to go in, because, like I said, you could get slapped. In fact, how many votes are in here? Did people change their votes? Who changed their votes to gold buys afterwards? But the whipsaws got it right. Price did push up. Price did come back down, so we definitely got a whipsaw. The buyers also got it right. Because initially, price did buy up on the news, but then we came back down, so... I used to have loads of pictures of charts. And my chart would look like this. So after news, I'd go like this. I'd go NFP candle, boom, and then I'd have a page in my journal that was just for news, and under the NFP section, I'd say March NFP, bad numbers, and just this picture. And I'd have like a whole year's worth. Oh, literally a whole year's worth. And every time the news came out, the new lot of news, I'll just take pictures. Just take pictures and add to the collection. I mean, Forex Factory is kind of the cheat code too. It tells you what's going to happen. It tells you what's going to happen. The number comes out greater than forecast. If the actual comes out greater than forecast, it's good for the currency. Therefore, if it's bad numbers, it's bad for the currency. Therefore, good for gold because it's USD. If gold closed under 51.18, that would be our first weekly engulfing of the year. And then what do you reckon? More pullback next week? I saw something that said, I was reading online, I think I saw it on X, where someone said that most of the major market events or things that trigger the market, like market crashes, sell-offs, happen February and March, and between February and March. And I was like, COVID was March, COVID was February, like into March. That triggered a big crash in the stock market. Russia, Ukraine, and that was 2020. Russia, Ukraine was 2022, February, going into March. I was like, it's a lot of things. A lot of things happen. That's more like tariff BS. Last year was heavy during March. Yes. Yep. Yes, it was. Because Trump came in January and just started going crazy with his pen. Crazy with his pen immediately. It's like 6 days after taking office. He was signing in everything. I recall getting slapped a lot during that time. Man. It's when gold volume started increasing like crazy. John, good evening. They started messing with the markets at the beginning of the year. They start messing with the markets at the beginning of the year. Yeah, it seems so. And we have the whole year to recover. Did you enjoy news on USD? I didn't enjoy news. I didn't. I mean, I like watching the price action and seeing what's happening because it gives me confidence in my analysis of it. Only thing I don't like is I didn't execute right here. This was I kind of one thing that I see over and over again, and I didn't execute on it, was if the next 15-minute doesn't break the high, then it retraces the move. Not all of it all the time, but a lot of the time the 15-minute candle after news can pull back. Now, I'm not really a fan of the 15-minute time frame. I'm not. But that was a missed opportunity, those sells right there. That was a missed opportunity right there. But if you guys were smarter than me, and you took advantage of the breakdown beforehand, because I did, yeah, this was literally my target for buyers. Like, even if price came down first, I was anticipating it came back up to this resistance. I just didn't really have a plan for selling at this resistance, and I think that's where I went wrong. 50-minute time frame is very stupid. I can't. I'm not a fan of it. I'm not. I'm not a fan of it. I do everything on same ill to the M15. I do everything on 30-minute time frame and executions. Yeah, my I only look at the 15 for news. That's if I was gonna take a trade using the 15, it would literally be for news, and then I would use the 15-minute for a stop loss, and that's it. But when it comes to like entries and stuff, I'm not really a fan of it. That's been faked out too many times. I learned my lesson. Just gotta get used to it. No, we kind of don't, Benny. We kind of don't, Gats, too. Look at this. I know, right? Benny loves the M15. Loves him some M15. He said, watch how you talk about Bay. I know, right? He said, hey. Like, you took some real offense to that. That's funny. Alright, so we're pushing up. We're pushing up. Let's see what market open does. I really want to be out of this range by the time the new 4-hour candle opens in 34 minutes. If it's a push, then let's push. I'm going to go to the bathroom, guys. I'll be right back. Alright, so I'm back. Had to grab some more water as well. Probably not a good idea because that's what's making me go to the toilet so much. Alright, what I miss? Gold's still pushing up. And maybe Gold's trying to push for real. So we got market open. Ooh. Maybe. Oh shoot. We got Rosie calling the market makers. Damn. You know what that means. Cool. Oh shoot. You don't want 5,200. Oh shit. 5,200. 52. Alright. I mean, for buys, really, I want to take buys at lows, sells at highs, right? I couldn't take buys in the middle of this range right here. I couldn't. So in order for me to find buys, I would need price to close. Why have I got that? That's an old level. Yeah, probably above here. If gold can break Asian highs, then I'll probably look for buys. Especially if I can get this 4 hour. If this 4 hour closes above this resistance, then I'm in for the buys. But whilst we're in this range, if the new 4 hour candle opens, I don't know. The new 4 hour candle doesn't break this obviously previous 4 hour candle's high. I think we could still see some sells, to be honest. Previous highs all the way up here. This. Let's see it. Why would I not take a trade in the middle of this range? Why would I not take a trade right here? Resistance is too close. Exactly. Strong resistance too. Exactly. Raining bad. DXY, man. This DXY is not breaking its daily resistance. Just based on DXY alone, gold does look more. It does look more on the bullish side for gold. Gold's all over the place. Gold's all over the place. That's it. There's no more news today, is there? Sometimes we get some low impact 3 o'clock news. Oh, we got all these FOMC members speaking. Come on, guys, give it a rest. How is there so many people talking? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 all day? 9 of you got something to say? It's wild. Interview conducted by CNBC. Is that all of them? Oh no, that's somewhere else. He's speaking to Bloomberg. This guy is speaking somewhere else. What's going on today? Let's go creating a lower high to continue down. Be careful, gold. I mean, be careful, guys. Be careful with gold today, guys. Just be careful. That's all I'm saying. Just be very careful. Only I'm looking for a trade is if for buys if we break out of this range, and for sells if we can push below Asian lows, then I think we'll get a bigger sell move. It is going to be a late move today, unless I get a massive push before this candle closes in the next 21 minutes. Not that late, but maybe, yeah, just maybe a bit later in the afternoon. Just a little later in the afternoon. And this 4 hour, if this 4 hour closes weak bullish, you may have a continuation pattern to continue down. When you say stuff like an English person, I can't hear you say it. I read it like... I need to hear you say this out loud. Gold is moving mad. Like very confused. Each time I blink is somewhere else. Yeah, it's happening very quick. It is happening very quick. First crack at the whip. Hopefully this method becomes apparent as the madness dissipates. Oh, how did that trade go, Will? If you're still here, how did that trade go? Nas was not looking hot today. Nas was not looking hot. I did want a pullback. I did want a bit more of a push up before it came back down, because Nas did open and just look super bearish today. Not gonna lie. I was just looking for sell entries all morning. But we've come down into this support area, which we failed to break for, what's that? How many weeks is this? We haven't had a closure below in 18 days on Nas. So that still has the potential for some buys. If we push back up, I'm here for it. At the daily flip again. What, Goldie? Goldie's at the daily flip again. I'm on gold. Gold can't make up her mind. Gold cannot make up her mind. Just come back to the daily flip and then just pull back. Yeah, gold's playing. Okay, Goldie. Bit of mind games. It's mind games at this point. Imagine, it's like literally 100 pip swings. Drive down to the daily flip and then just pull back. I'm saying, be careful out here. Be careful in these streets. Gold is confused. Gold is confused. It's literally, look, 100 pips from just coming back down to the daily flip. Yeah, there's nothing going on right now. Nothing going on right now. But a 1 hour time frame is just extremely wicky. Sometimes I like looking at a line chart just to give me a bit of just some more information. It's not very clear. I mean, look at this. Look at this 30-minute downtrend structure. Now we're creating higher lows. So are we continuing the downtrend because we're making lower highs? Or are we at the beginning of an uptrend because it's making higher lows? Like, what's good? Guys, just left it on this line chart, haven't I? My bad. I'm watching my broker as well. This 4 hours not going to give us any type of direction. It's literally going to close with a doji candle. Indecision. And I have the name of this playlist. Yeah, no problem. I'll send it to you on Discord. It's not even a playlist. I'm just playing it off YouTube. It's very relaxing. I like to listen to very relaxing music. There you go. Hey GJ. Not us taking a GJ trade. if we get a closure below. Can you imagine? Oof, look, continuation pattern. Oh shoot, GJ looks like the move for some sells. Break this 4-hour low. Why does GJ look great? That's if it closes below. We'll see what GJ does in 8 minutes. Not gonna lie, because NAS is on this daily support and we haven't closed below here, it looks like we might be getting a change of structure. Possibly we're starting an uptrend. I'm gonna start looking for some demand zones if we start to break up. I like that because gold is pushing back up into the middle of this range. Whoa. Don't know about GJ. We just got to get below 22.10.34, 2.10.33. I'm gonna keep an eye on that. I remember that. Missed the trade. That NAS, yeah, NAS was wasn't great. Wasn't great. It was really dropping. I was actually looking for a pullback for continued sales on NAS, at least down to the daily support. So I had some supply zones up here, and it just never swung back up. But it's all good. It's all good. I sent you the playlist on Discord, by the way, Will. How we closing? Last 5 minutes of the 4-hour candle? Are we gonna get 100 pip 5-minute candle on gold now? You know how gold likes to do. Right before the hourly or the 4-hour specifically closes, we get a crazy move. Go on, gold. Is it gonna be buys? This 5 minutes already 105 pips. Re-break the 30-minute. Oh, we're gonna stay in this range, aren't we? What GJ's pushing. GJ, we're gonna get a closure below. Hey. Gold. I'm thinking if we create a support on this 4-hour candle, I think the next 4-hour candle pushes up, honestly. I think the next 4-hour candle, we just make a bottom wick and then we keep pushing. M5 double bottom, it does look like that right off the daily flip. Come on, gold. Last 5 minutes of a 4-hour candle never disappoints. It never disappoints. Come on, keep pushing. All right, if it can push just 150 pips and close above this resistance, that would just be chef's kiss. I think gold can do that if it wanted to. Come on, gold. Well, it's just done 120 pips in 2 minutes, so come on, let's go. Let's go. Another 120. Beautiful, beautiful. Let's go. And GJ too. Close below this Asian low. You gotta love gold, man. Gotta love gold. Look at this. Nice strong 4-hour candle. Nice strong 4-hour candle right here. Push 50 pips. Let's go. Uzi put the call in for real. Talking about come on GJ, come on gold. Close above. If it can push above this 4-hour resistance, these gold buys are looking nice to end the week. What a push. What a 5-minute candle. Come on, guys. Listen, this, I keep saying it. I need to figure out a strategy for this last 5-minute candle. 155 UK and 255 UK. These candles go crazy. These candles go crazy. 220 pips. Come on, guys. You've seen it. You've seen it. We talk about this every day. Every day we get that push. Every day. And are you noticing these the end of this 4-hour candle as well? We always close with a strong, majority of the time. I'm going to work out the probability. I'm going to go back and start counting some candles, but a lot of the time these candles have a very strong body when it closes, whether it's bullish or bearish. This one did happen kind of late. This is literally like the length of this 4-hour candle all happened in the past 10 minutes. The body right here. Come on now, push, push, push. Your 4 hours about to engulf? Yes, it is. Yes, my 4 hour. I love that. Embrace it, Ashley. It's yours too. It could be yours as well. It's the trader's 4-hour candle. If I could hack someone's computer and just change things around, I would so hack your computer, I swear to God. And just make the changes. I'll just make changes for you. Damn, look at this push. And a closure above. Let's go. Oh, wait. Did it break Asian highs? It didn't. But come on. These buys are looking great now. Oh, my God. Is that like your worst fear? Being hacked? No, it's for your own good. This is it's a good hacking. It's a good hack. Come on, man. No bottom wick as well. He must have yelled at them on the phone. Oh, there we go. Bottom wick. break the highs, push. Oh no, we tapped this resistance. Come on, come on. We've closed above. We've closed above. We're not coming back down. We've closed above this resistance. Like, let's go, Goldie. Let's go. GJ didn't close above, but close below. All right, GJ. This is a big move for pound yen, you know, in 1 minute of this candle in opening. I need to follow more traders on social. What's your IG? There you go, guys. IG's in the chat. Ooh, ooh. All right, gold. All right, gold. Didn't give us much of a bottom wick. Didn't give us much of a bottom wick. I was expecting maybe a retest of 26 and then, you know, push up, but here we go. I ain't mad at it. I ain't mad at it. What would you guys target? 5200s? I think we get there. I think we get there today. What a move. Who caught this? Who caught this? Who caught this? Well, why was you about to close? You gotta let that let this 4-hour candle close before you do anything. Benny, you caught this? I just closed. I'm gonna put this monster in the Discord. Yeah, no, it looked good, man. It looked good. It looked good. Once we couldn't break below this daily flip, the buys were looking amazing. Why have you closed though? Why have you closed? 4 hours breaking highs, like, you know what I mean? This looks like a banger, man. This looks like a banger to hold. I'm saying we've cleared Asian highs now. I think we push up. I think we push up some more. Pushing up from a daily. Oh, I had hella lots. Oh, okay. Okay. Snatch and go. Pip and dipping. Pipping and dipping. Pip and dip. Makes sense. Makes sense. Makes sense. Love that though. Well done. But I'm about to grab breakfast. Child was breathing hard. Yo, gold was really swinging up and down. Swinging up and down. So, things I think are important to look out for on gold. 4-hour candle when it's about to close. This was a monster move. A monster move. A monster move. So we didn't have much of a 4-hour body, but this the 4-hour candle right here that closes at 3 p.m. a lot of the time it creates a very strong candle body. Couldn't tell you which way it's gonna go, but it does. So I always look out for that last 1 hour of that 4 hour. If it hasn't created a strong body, it's going to, within that, between 2 and 3, we're going to get a strong move at some point. Don't know when, but it happens. It just so happened to be in the last 10 minutes of this whole candle today. Yes, that's one. A lot of the time, the last 5 minutes also gives us a very good push. So if you're reviewing the charts or backtesting or anything this weekend, that's something I would recommend having a look out for. See how it plays out. Also check out news. Make a note if you're trying to trade news and understand fundamentals. Make a note. Keep charts. Save the charts. Put notes all around it. What happened? Break it down. Why did gold push? You know, stuff like that. The reactions. The more you see it and the more you journal it and keep a log of it, the more you'll be comfortable trading it and taking the moves. But yeah, that's it. That's all I got for you. That's all I got for you. But well done, guys, if you took a trade today. Well done if you took a trade, and thanks for joining, and I will see you guys in the Discord, if not next week. I'm about to go play some games. What have we got? Nothing for the rest of the day. What do we have next week? Hopefully it's a quiet-ish week. Got CPI next week and PCE price index. That's pretty light. Have we got jolts on a Friday? That's interesting. Jolts is usually on a Tuesday. But yeah, guys, thanks for joining. Peace out. Leave a like on the way out, and I'll see you in the Discord. If not, I will see you on Monday, where we have a real nice clean week. Wait, daylight saving. Uh-oh. Daylight saving. Oh, that's the US. Oh, you guys, clocks move forward. Oh, your clocks move forward on Sunday. That's gonna mess up my my New York session. I want to trade the 4-hour candle. It's oh, is it gonna be I'm gonna have to figure out the stream times, I guess. I like trading into the new 4-hour candles. That's gonna be interesting. I'll figure it out. But yeah, just look out for the schedule, guys. Look out for the schedule. And I will see you guys next week. Peace out. Later, Benny. Everyone in the chat, peace out.